first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Bringing it out, it's Kennedy. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Gives it to the back. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. And he pulls in the catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the
21.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try the right side on the toss. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Extending the play now. Football comes out. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And the back now goes in motion. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Pass on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Crucial third down play coming up. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
At the 30. Coming up, fourth down.
Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. Direct snap to the back. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
But the defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He bought some time, now lets him go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Some hard running there through a tackle.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. The Longhorns have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Looks like he's going to run it. And up for the first, but still going. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Receiver in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Powerful running here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can they pick up the first on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here we go on fourth down. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pass is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very
touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, Florida State. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
That makes the score. Texas 28, Florida State 14.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They're going to run it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They go with a direct snap. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Longhorns are in the red zone now. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled after the catch. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. It'll be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick it off to begin the second half. And this one will be fair caught. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Easy!
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Testing the right side here. Breaks loose at the 45. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Hands it off on the counter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Toss it to the back, running left. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. We'll see if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. On the run here, taking a deep shot. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The carry goes to a wide receiver. Pick up of 6. It's third down.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
They get him down after the completion. The Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the Noles pick up enough for a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
This will be a challenge. Second and goal from the 14. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense facing second and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the beatdown continues. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
And they tack on the extra point.
41, Florida State.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Texas.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Seminoles. No chance to catch him.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
On for the extra point.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. The field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He'll throw it now. Here's the target, and it's complete. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Now they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 16, set to kick it away. Texas.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Florida State offense will take over.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And it's complete downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 48, Florida State 20.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Now in third and very long, looking to throw, looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a receiver wide open here. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Noles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. And the Seminoles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the...
Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. Second down now after the sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Noles. This offense really clicking.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's good.
The kick is good. That makes the score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
48, Florida State 27. Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return.
Take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds after another big game on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Okay.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Cricket.
Here's the option play. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Picks up 4. Second down coming up.
Ready. Razor, razor. Cut, cut, cut. Over, over, over.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Gain 2. Third down coming up.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Handoff from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This one is right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Kennedy. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Florida State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Now it's 2nd down here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
1st down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun, trying to extend the play. He lets it go on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught down to the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking
Powerful running into the secondary. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going.
Texas, 51. Florida State, 35.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick it off.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10.
Easy.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Send the back in motion. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. It's a turnover.
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble and a 2-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
Florida State, 35.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off. Texas.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The ball is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.